Hello everyone, thank you for coming up today. My old subscribers, thank you. And to those that are viewing for the first time or that have not subscribed, please click on the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. And to my new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. A Lagos State mom hired thugs to discipline her daughter's boyfriend, but they ended up killing somebody else. This mother has landed herself in a big mess after she had mobilized some guys to beat the boyfriend of her teenage daughter, but in the end they just ended up killing a different guy entirely. And this happened in the Alakuko area of Lagos State. But it started when some men were mobilized by a woman identified simply as Iya Abe, who was reportedly assaulted when a friend called Olawumi invited her and one other Ajokebelu to threaten one Abu on a suspicion that he had been having sexual relationship with her own daughter, who is just 16 years old. That's what she is saying. And also, angered by the injuries she sustained during the assault, Iya Abe reportedly informed her son, Tohid. This Tohid guy, the son, now mobilized two other yet to be identified friends of his to Olawumi's residence in Alakuko area, that same Alakuko where they all live. This happened on Saturday, that's January 18, just this past weekend. Also, a resident of the area who goes by the name Johnson Edowu said that Abu fled from the home when he heard that thugs were coming after him. Abu is the boyfriend. He now had to run away from the house before Tohid and his friends got there. That's the woman's son named Tohid. She was one who reported and told her son, who now mobilized those guys to go to Abu's house. But unfortunately, on hearing what was coming his way, Abu had to run away. Adding that in a bid to avenge his mother's injuries, the men pounced on Abu's roommates, who was in the house when they came. Abu ran away, but his roommate was still there, who goes by the name Okebukola, and allegedly stabbed him with broken bottles in his leg. Wow. And this is what he said. Directly, I'm going to say out what he had said out from his mouth. Immediately, blood started gushing out of his leg because his vein had already been cut, and he was rushed to the hospital. But on the way to the hospital, after Okebukola died, Iya Abe, Tohid and his two accomplices, they all ran away. And as soon as the guys had caught his friend with these bottles, they had stabbed him with the bottles, and unfortunately for him, it had cut through one of his veins. Immediately, blood started gushing out of his friend's leg due to that vein that was cut. He was rushed to the hospital, but unfortunately, Okebukola died. And after he died, Iya Abe and her son Tohid with these two other guys all ran away. Also, the person who was killed knew nothing about what happened. That's the sad part of this story. He was the landlady's son who accommodated Abu in his own room. So you see how this whole tragedy just happened. Also, Olawumi said she was not the one who killed Okebukola, but blamed herself for the circumstances that led to his death, adding that if she wasn't dating Abu, this wouldn't have happened to Abu's friend. And she also ignored the advice of her mother to desist from seeing Abu. And also, Abu himself did not adhere to the advice of the mother telling him not to have anything to do with her daughter anymore. And Iya Abe, when she was now caught up, this was what she had to say. Let me just explain exactly what she said. She said, "My daughter has been behaving strangely lately, and I do beat her so that she could stop the behavior. I even reported her to one of our neighbors, who informed me that my daughter was fond of seeing one Abu guy who was staying with my landlady's son, Okebukola. I asked Abu and my daughter to stop seeing each other, but they refused to obey me. I had to call Iya Abe and my friend Ajokebelo to help speak to my daughter and threaten Abu. But in the process, Iya Abe was injured by Abu. So Iya Abe held Abu down and quickly informed her son, Tohid, who came with two other boys. Abu quickly got himself free from Iya Abe and ran away. So when her son and the two other guys came, they chased Okebukola and stabbed him in the leg. We rushed him to the hospital, but he was rejected, and that was how he died. I was not the one who killed Okebukola, but I blame myself for all that happened." Also, this is the statement coming directly from the mom, who is now putting the whole blame on herself. And when the police public relations officer, who was contacted in the person of Adejobi, said that Olawumi will be transferred to the State Criminal Investigation and Intelligence Department, that's at Pantiyaba, for further investigation, adding that some boys in the area were protesting over Okebukola's death, and they destroyed both Iya Abe and Tohib's shop because they were all mad at what had just happened. Okebukola is innocent, and he wasn't even the person they went after, but fortunately his life was cut short as a result of these people who went there to attack Abu. But unfortunately, Abu was able to escape and they caught up with Okebukola. Look at now what a mother has done to the life of her own daughter, because right now her daughter's life can't just be the same anymore. Her own life can't be the same. Even her own son, she has endangered her life, her daughter's life, even her son's life, and these two other guys taking this kind of drastic decision. How will a mother now mobilize boys or men to go and beat up somebody? Since your daughter has decided to continue with this particular guy, there are other ways you would have stopped her. And she said she had spoken to Abu, but he did not adhere to her advice. She wouldn't have gone this far. There are ways of stopping issues like this. Since she said her daughter is just 16 years old, which is not even right, the mom was right by stopping her daughter, but the decision she took was not the right one. Well, that was a very wrong step. Right now, a life has been lost. She and her son is now in custody. And then Abu, she even wanted to beat up, is a free guy because he has got nothing to do with it. Parents should please be mindful of decisions they take, especially when it has to do with your kids. Either they are misbehaving or they are taking a wrong path. There are ways of handling issues like this. Being violent doesn't solve anything. Look at what this has led this whole thing to turn out to be. It has not favored anybody at all. Rather, everyone is affected one way or the other. If your daughter is involved in a relationship at an age like that, which is a very early age and it's not right, involve elders. You have elders of your village, even the boy's family. Involve family in a situation like this when you as the mother can't handle it alone, or it's not working after you've spoken to your daughter and to the other boy involved or the guy involved. All you need to do is to involve both families together. talk to the family of this other boy, to talk to their child, and that you don't want them again. I think there are other ways. Aside from that, you can even go to the cops and report and say you want a kind of restricted order from this boy against your own child, that this is causing harm to your daughter, and she's just very young, 16 years old. She's too young to get herself involved in a relationship. Then if you involve authorities like this, since it has gone beyond you, definitely something will be done. Because going about it your own way, taking the laws into your hands, will never help. Rather, it will make matters worse. And with this that the mom has done, the daughter will hold this against the mom for a very long time, because as a result of her mom's decision, someone has lost his life, and an innocent person for that matter. So even Abu escaping, no one will blame him, because he can't stay there and watch himself being killed. It's just the innocent boy who was there, and he was caught up in this particular act. And the pain about it is, since they went for a particular person and the person wasn't there anymore, or the person escaped away, slipped from their hand, then why harm someone who know nothing about what is happening? They would have just turned their back and gone. I think all of this wouldn't have happened. Right now, the parents are mourning the loss of Okebukola. And also, younger ones, please be very mindful. If the girl had listened to her mom, this wouldn't have even happened. This is another act of disobedience. Respect. It's always said that kids, honor your father and your mother. It's said there in the Bible, the book of Ephesians. Honor your father and your mother so that your days may be long. That is just a simple thing for younger ones, for kids, for children to do to their parents. If only Abu had even listened to the girl's mother, it wouldn't have happened. A parent have told you, stay away from my daughter. There is no point you force this. Moreover, you're not even up to the age of getting married. You guys are still very young. Why don't you leave it and then stay away to avoid problems? If only Abu had listened and the daughter had listened, all of this wouldn't have even happened. But their disobedience has even led to all of this problem. But it's not enough to justify the mom's decision. She took a very drastic decision. She would have known better that sending thugs to go and beat up somebody wouldn't end well. Please, parents, be mindful of the decisions you take as a result of anger in the course of trying to train your kids. Please think before you take such decisions. And parents that would always insist on a particular friend not mingling with their child, there are ways of going about it. Please don't use force. Don't use personal confrontations. You could invite someone over, leaders, the parents of those other people or family members. Invite them and then talk to them, and they should please help you stop their daughter or their son from seeing your own child. That is another easy and best way to handle issues like this. Please, parents, don't take the laws into your hands in the cause of trying to protect your kids. Then you end up having to deal with a different or a worse issue than what you have in front of you. It wouldn't pay at all. Friends, what do we all think about this? The mom mobilizing these thugs, Okebukola, who is innocent and has now passed away, and her daughter who did not adhere to the mother's advice, and also Abu, who did not listen to the mother of the girl. What do you all bring out of this particular tragedy that has happened? Please, however you feel or whatever you think, put that down at the comment section. May the soul of Okebukola rest in perfect peace with the Lord. And I pray that the Almighty God will console his family and friends. It's a very big tragedy. It's such a pain to see that their child is gone just like that for nothing he knew about. It's a very big pain, and really depressing on family and friends that knew Okebukola. You could imagine and see how thugs or how members of the street, other guys, had to go and destroy the shop because everybody was so angry at what happened. Okebukola never deserved this. It was so not nice for this mother to take this kind of a decision that has ended the life of an innocent man. Once again, may God console his family and may he rest in perfect peace. I'm here today to talk about how to start up a new YouTube channel. So for those that are looking to start up a new YouTube channel, probably you've been trying to figure out how to go about it, or you have been trying to see what it entails or what you need to start. That's why I'm here today, to give you the easy way for you to get this done. Not just the easy, but the best method, and also to give you or to talk about the best teacher who will give you all that is required for you to start up your own YouTube channel. This is a teacher. He is really successful with his YouTube, and he has been a teacher for so long now. Teacher is Matt Pa. He's going to give you a step-by-step method on how to start up your own YouTube channel. No stone unturned. Every step of the way, he's going to lead you through it. You have links that you can actually reach out to him and communicate with him directly. There's Matt Pa there. You can see the huge successes he has made in YouTube. You can see his silver, you can see the gold, you can also see his revenue that he is actually making on YouTube, which is very huge. He is going to give you a YouTube step-by-step tube mastery class, every step of the way from the beginning of the opening of the channel to how you can start up and put up your videos. He is leaving no stone unturned, like I said. So for those that are seeking for how to start up their own YouTube channel, this is the easiest and the fastest way for you to have access to this particular teacher who is honest and straightforward, and you will enjoy every bit of the class, and you will have lots of gain. At the end of your class, you will have lots to hold on to and to start up your own YouTube channel. It's going to be like an ABC class starting from the scratch. So please, for those of you that are interested in starting up your own YouTube channel, Matt Pa, he is the teacher, and you will have direct access to him. I'm dropping the link below, so please, you just click on that link and you will have access to Matt Pa's class. He is going to give you the whole content of YouTube and all that it takes for you to be successful in YouTube, and how to start YouTube from the scratch. Like I said, and I'm going to repeat, he's leaving no stone unturned. And it's so interesting that if you have any kind of complaint, no matter the time you have this complaint or you are confused about anything, you can communicate directly to him and he will give you a response as soon as he gets your question, or as soon as he gets your mail or anything you're trying to confirm from him. He is quick at responding and he will give you the right answers. And even if you go elsewhere to search, you find out that what he is saying is actually true. He wouldn't mislead you. So please, for those of you that want to start your own YouTube channel from the scratch and see how you can be successful on YouTube, please go to this link, click on the link below, so you have access to the teacher. That's the teacher there, you can see and see his success. You can go through that and then you click on the link so that you can have direct access to Magpa himself. This teacher, you will enjoy every bit of the classes that he's going to give to you. So friends, do not forget to click the link below so you have access to Magpa's Tube Mastery class, and he will give you the best teaching for YouTube you will really need to start your own channel. Friends, thank you for coming up today. Please, for those that have not subscribed, click on the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. Thank you once again, and God bless you all.